students. In today's class we are going to see about women entrepreneurs and also in India. So basically a woman entrepreneur means a firm should be established by a woman and at least in a company the 51% of the share capital or the owner's rights should be owned by a woman, and the employees working in the particular organization should be more than 51%. Then only it will be considered as a woman enterprise. So the woman's the business started by it will be called as the business started by a woman. Then only it will come under the criteria. The woman may be a CEO, but it cannot be a woman entrepreneur, because a woman entrepreneur is a way the business should be fully owned by the women. So that's why 51% of share should be controlled by a woman. That is called as woman entrepreneur. Next one is functions of women entrepreneurs. In first chapter we already discussed what are the functions of an entrepreneur. There are three basic criteria where we have already seen the functions of entrepreneur, where the entrepreneur is a risk bearer, innovator and coordinator. The same point which is applicable for woman entrepreneur also. With that we will add other 5 extra points for the functions of woman entrepreneur. So when they ask in 20 marks, you have to write what are the 3 main functions of an entrepreneur as well as and the extra these 5 points. The first one is the exploration of the prospect of starting a new business enterprise. So that means the woman should have a idea to start a business, so to explore a business in the economy, so that they can able to come up in the society. So without exploration with his own idea, the woman cannot start up a business. So first she must explore himself to start a business. And the second point is she must take a risk, and she must be able to manage the various economic uncertainties that can be happen in the market. So she has to be ready to face any risk which happens to her in the business. The third one is she may introduce a new product that is totally innovative product or a imitative product which is already available in the market. So up to the particular woman to introduce a new product or a imitative product that is already exist in the market. And she must coordinate, admit and control all the business activities, so that there won't be any problem. There will be a smooth flow of business activities in the business. So she must have a proper control all over the business, and she must be a better supervisor, and a leadership capability should be there, so that she can able to handle any situation which comes in the society. So next topic is women entrepreneurship in India. So women enterprise in India. So basically in India the women will be home, they will be a homemaker, they won't do any business, but the pictures are changing. They are starting more small scale and medium enterprises, and self-help groups are helping them to come up in the society. So they are doing more business than men by sitting in home itself. So that is a entrepreneurial activities done by the women. So basically this is happening because of the self-employment, because this will help to generate income in the family, so that it will help to run the family. That's why they are encouraging women entrepreneurship, so that the economy we can come forward and solve the poverty and problems in the rural areas. That is the reason why the women entrepreneurs are more encouraged in India. So there are various steps taken by the government to come forward the women to take up the business. So first, this initiative was started in the 7th 5-year plan only. They have started this initiative. So first we are going to see the 7th 5-year plan. What is the initiative done for the women entrepreneurship? So the 7th 5-year plan, they have a special a separate chapter only for women entrepreneurship in the topic integration of women in development, which was introduced by the government with the following suggestions to develop of the society. So they have kept women as a special target group. So they will be targeted mainly to come up with the more business in the society. So that they have specified women as a target group. And second one is they have arranged various training facilities, so that they will have an idea and what is happening in the business, so they can do a business properly. So to improve the skills and needs of women entrepreneurs, the government has arranged various training facility in the 7th 5-year plan. The next one is developing new equipments. To improve the efficiency and production of the business, they will need equipments to run the business. So, to use of the technology and how to handle the machineries, they have given practice, and government was helping them by putting in the different sectors so that they can able to upgrade the knowledge. The marketing assistance is ways after manufacturing a product, the women need persons to take the product to the market. So government act as an intermediary for the women entrepreneurs, so that they provide required assistance for marketing the product which was manufactured by the women entrepreneurs. And they also helped in decision making process, because they when the women are involved in decision making process alone, they can able to come up with more ideas. The decisions taken by the women will be good. So they were automatically involved in the decision process, so that they can come up with the society. These are the various steps done in the 7th 5-year plan by the government of India to development of the women entrepreneurship. In the next class we can see the other initiative is taken by the government. Thank you.